got lunch tomorrow at 12. We have to do another shoot over there in West Hollywood.
Okay.
And you got sneaker shopping tonight.
I got sneaker shopping tonight? How could I forget? Let's go. Whoa. Whoa. Yo. Hello. Joe.
We doing the show?
Yeah, let's do the show.
What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Complex. We're in LA at Flight Club with the Grammy and Emmy Award-winning Justin Timberlake. How you doing?
I'm great.
Gonna do some sneaker shopping tonight. Gonna see what he's feeling, what he's not, and then hopefully he's gonna buy some sneakers.
Let's do it, man.
Let's go.
This happens, that means Joe's ready to
Get that.
Yeah. This is Joe's I'm ready move.
Talk about it. Before we get to Jordan the shoes, I want to talk about Jordan the person and you looking up to him. What was it like, seeing him playing in the OGs and like before even like you got to design, the player?
Gosh, yeah, I have posters of MJ on my walls. Growing up in Tennessee and not having access to sneakers as much as,
big cities,
a huge metropolitan area, right? I would have to find a way to save up.
Okay.
To go to Foot Locker to wait in line. And I used to, every year I started cutting grass on my street with everybody so I could try to save money up. $10 a lawn, and I would try to save up to go wait in line at Foot Locker. Okay. And I'll never forget when the black and brown
Olive Nines, maybe?
Yeah, when they came out, we all wanted those.
So good, right? Such an underrated pair.
Underrated pair.
Yes.
Well, and also growing up in a rural area, it was a sneaker you could wear and not feel so bad if it got,
well, it kind of looks like a Timberland, that's why.
Totally.
And I love those, yeah.
Totally. Which when they winterized that shoe, I was like, what took them so long?
Exactly.
Like who just thought of this, right?
Before, we're gonna talk a lot of Jordans, but I really like early 2000s because you were wearing kind of like cool Air Maxes. You were really in like your Air Max bag, Air Max 98.
Oh yeah.
What about like that Air Max era? What do you remember about that?
Well, it's kind of ironic that the two sneakers that had the most effect on me when I first saw them were the 3s and Air Max.
Yeah.
And
same bubble almost.
And so to find out that the same guy was the genius behind those.
Yeah, your boy now.
Yeah. Well, I have a story about that.
We'll get to it,
yeah. But yeah, I went through a big Air Max phase just because like super comfortable shoe.
Yeah.
I have big arches in my feet.
Okay.
So I would wear them on stage when I could because they just supported my feet. And when they used to, when they first sold them, they came with the little wedge.
Yep, I remember all this.
They came with the arch wedge.
What was it, styrofoam? It was blue and pink. Yeah.
Like that was gonna really save the arch.
You just threw them out. You threw them out with like the gel that you can't eat, the little things that are poison.
I would spend so much time trying to put them the right way in the, so.
Another moment, big pop culture moment, big music moment. Do you know the significance of these? Do you remember?
Oh, God.
Think about it.
Where did I wear these?
Bye 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 video, matching. Think the whole crew matched.
That's right.
Whole crew, Indiglo 14s, 2000, they came out, you matched them up.
Yeah. And that's why NSYNC is the greatest boy band of all time.
Look, there we go. There we go. But like, was Jordan Brand seating you guys or were you going out? Or do you remember Complex rated it like the best moments in music videos and that made it?
Oh, wow.
It's definitely like a sneaker culture moment.
Yeah. This is a deep cut. This is like a B-side on a Stevie Wonder
album.
You know what I mean? Like, gosh, you're right. And we all had them. Very good to dance in, good comfort shoe.
And then another thing I like back in the day, celebrity games, charity games. You always brought it. You always brought it.
What
and it was
did
like
I wear?
you were wearing like early 2000 basketball shoes that like
Right.
Dirk Nowitzki was wearing.
Right.
So like, and True Blue 3s. What about those games
Right.
that you remember? Like, I'm definitely gonna wear dope sneakers.
Yeah. Well, also too, I was a big Penny fan.
Okay, Memphis,
Big
right?
Penny Hardaway fan.
Yeah.
Getting the deposits were like a big deal too.
Okay.
But I don't think I could ever find the blue and black. It was always the white.
original,
Yeah,
okay.
the original. I think I was just, at that time I was mixing it up and wearing just like anything that caught my eye.
Got it.
Yeah.
Were boxes coming in at that point?
No, not as
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Not as much.
Not even for the videos, you think?
yeah.
Costume designer or?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, like if there was a stylist or something, we were able to get what had just come out at the time.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll not the plug that I have now.
Okay. We want to talk Legends of Summer. Don't throw. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah, you could throw them.
Legends of Summer. These are two.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah, this one's wrapped up.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so we did an all red one.
Yeah.
We also did one was like this, I don't even know how to describe it. We called them the Dorothys. 'Cause
Okay.
They looked like the
Shiny,
red
all red.
slippers.
Yeah.
You know, it was literally like somebody littered them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, I really wanted, I mean, the 3 has always been one of my favorite shoes, and the 2 to me has always been the most underrated.
That's what a lot of people say.
Of Jordans, that's
Yeah.
just my personal opinion.
Yep.
And so the color of this shoe is actually the exact same color of the stage Jay and I had put
Yes,
together
that
for
tour.
Legends of the Summer. So when I wore it on the stage, it actually like almost camouflaged itself.
Makes sense.
And if you kind of look down on the bottom, it's got a reference to Suit and Tie, which
Okay.
was
Yes,
which was the
of
song
course.
at that time, with Suit and Tie and Holy Grail. And yeah, I wanted all different materials on all the pieces of architecture of the shoe. So.
And the shoes, you know, we couldn't even source them. You had to bring them. You had to bring them from.
Well, yeah, I asked you, I said,
Yeah.
do you have them?
Our friend Mayor, who had the Jordan ones, he hooked up the 2-color one, but you brought them from home because these stores, which has virtually every sneaker, doesn't even have them.
Yeah.
But you also said you don't even have that many pairs. They're going for like $20,000. What happened to all your pairs?
I know. Well, a lot of my boys, a lot of my friends, we have the same size.
Okay.
So when you know, Jordan Brand made me my sort of stash of them, I just wanted to share it with all of my friends, and I think I literally only have one pair of the all red ones.
Wow.
At home.
Gotta keep those.
I know. I will.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah. Whew.
All good.
Whew. Joe.
I'm good.
You're living on the edge, man.
I don't think I ever dropped one,
Wow.
but I'm gonna drop the next one.
That's like, he hasn't missed a free throw all night.
Yeah, clank. Exactly. We gotta talk the Super Bowl moment.
Okay.
You debut these, and this pair is really special. Because these
Right.
are, but a little different in the details.
If you notice these, you get the Nike.
Yes.
And this was, you know, obviously, if you know, you know. It's, you know, if you know, you know. This was the original design for the 3.
Yeah.
And that Tinker, you know, said, you know, the Jumpman logo is big enough to live on its own, and we should take the Nike swoosh off, which I'm sure was very controversial conversation at the time. I would not want to be in that board meeting.
Exactly.
But so we talked about, like, what if we brought the original design back for the Super Bowl performance? And I said, I'm good with that as long as, because it's the 3M, but I said, but as long as it's the same color.
Okay.
As long as it's white, because I wanted it to be a detail and not like an overbearing thing, because that's how Tinker saw it.
Got it.
Right? These are special because I think they only made 3 pair of them. One for them to keep, one for me to rock, and then one for me to stock. So this is the stock one. And the difference is you get the date and the Super Bowl that they were at.
And then they drop, under 5 minutes they sell out. What was it like to see it sell. I mean, you were busy obviously, but 5 minutes sell out.
No, Reggie from Jordan hits me and said, the sneakers sold out. And I was like, what? He goes, they sold out in 5 minutes. I was like, wait, I was on stage for 12.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like the sneakers sold out quicker than I could actually get back off the stage. And so yeah, it was a cool moment. And even at that time, you know, we were working on the Man of the Woods kind of, I call the boot 3.
Okay.
That's what I call it.
Right, we'll get to that.
So it was funny because 2 or 3 days before I performed at the Super Bowl, I had a meeting with Mike, a conference meeting.
What was that like?
It was great. You know, he said he really loved what we were going for, because my thing with the Man of the Woods shoe was I wanted it to feel like a boot.
Okay.
I wanted it to feel
like that Olive 9 a little.
Like a winter boot.
Yeah.
You know, and I was always into the Wallabies.
Okay.
You know, like I was like, how do we do like a reference to the Wallabies? So that's why we did the leather laces.
Okay.
You know, and obviously it came with the orange pop that you could do as well, but I just wanted it to have that sort of like boot feel to it. And the body of the shoe lends itself to that anyway.
Yeah.
But these are called the Higher Hires, which is a song off that album. And, you know, had it etched in there. And then, you know, on the inside, it's one shoe says stress is cruel, and then the other one says fame is a lie.
Love that.
So.
And also, I want to talk about one night in Beverly Hills, Barney's.
Okay.
That relates to this a little bit.
Okay.
Is this a reference?
Yes. Yes. Wow.
This
Joe.
is a reference, and I see it. And I love it because when you think of like what goes into these designs, you think of mood boards and stuff like this, but a Sakai jacket at Barney's in Beverly Hills.
I had found this Sakai amazing, you know, winter coat, and I just love the colors of it. And I was like, this feels like the color palette to my album.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that was the coat that inspired the shoe.
And I love it because there's a little yellow on the hood, and there's even yellow in the eyelets.
Yep.
Love that.
There's orange detail, yellow. Yeah, you got it, man.
Love that. Going back just for a second to the Super Bowl ones, though, you said you have one to the ones with the date, one to stock, one for them, one to rock, but you were locked in, but the crease.
I know.
It's such a sneakerhead thing, but
I know.
The crease.
That's why I brought those actually.
I thought maybe those, but those aren't the ones, right?
No, those have 0 creases.
Okay, the big crease.
That's why I brought that one.
Big sneakerhead thing, but listen, you got the Super Bowl performance.
That was a big conundrum for me because I was like, do I break these in? You know what I mean? Because I'm like, am I gonna come off limping? You know what I mean? Or like, am I gonna have like the worst toe jam ever?
You went for function.
I went, but only because I had 2 pairs.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy, because you'll take an Instagram photo and you're not like tying your shoe. All the comments are, wow, the crease, the crease, the crease. But that's a major.
But I feel like I do have to defend myself right now.
There we go.
There was one for work, and then there was one that I was gonna keep. And
another thing.
Yeah, that was funny.
Aggressive crease. But you had another one on deck. Tinker Hatfield. This 5, it's good that we're ending here in this section because you said that this was the first one. The kid cutting the grass, you think this was one of the first ones?
Okay, the first pair of Jordans that I ever had, I didn't buy them, they were given to me.
Okay.
And they were the 5s, with the number on the heel.
Okay.
This shoe, there was a girl that lived in the cove of the street that I lived in, and she was like 2 years older than me. I was in 6th grade, she was in 8th grade. Okay. And she was the captain of our basketball team at our school and could hoop like for real. And I had the biggest crush on her, especially when I found out she had a pair of Jordans. She wore these Jordans to play. And so she literally gave me the
what
shoes
a story!
Off her feet. That was the beginning
what a story.
Me collecting Jordans.
You had a crush on her. Did you get the girl?
Nah.
Just the shoes?
I got the shoes.
Okay, okay.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, exactly. Last thing I want to talk about, another special project I think very close to your heart, Big Creek Golf Club.
Oh, yes.
The first golf outing that you played with your dad?
Yes.
And then you got a special makeup, 3 pairs.
Yes.
For a tournament. And now that golf club doesn't exist anymore?
No, it's completely different. Well, so my history with that golf club was public course, and my stepdad really loved golf, and he kind of like birthed my love for it. I was very clear with him that I was like, no, I'm a hooper, I don't play golf. And so Big Creek Golf Club, it was funny, like as I got older, I found out that they were going to shut the place down and kind of turn it into condominiums. And so we actually went in and saved the golf club, we bought it.
Okay.
And we turned it into Miramichi, which means a place of happy retreat.
All right.
Right? Now, I ended up selling it since then because I don't get to spend that much time in Memphis anymore. That shoe is a really, really special shoe. It was 3 different ones, right? Yeah.
11, like an Air Max one, and then like kind of like a typical golf shoe.
Yes. Man, Joe, you really are good at your job.
Thank you, man. This is a big one. You know this is a big one. You know this is a big one for us.
I appreciate it, man. Yes. Joe has been after me for how many years?
A lot, 6, 7 years?
Yeah. So
it's
we
true.
Finally made it happen.
Absolutely.
But it's exciting because I'm working on some stuff right now.
Okay.
With them. Just on the golf side.
Golf is popping for them right now.
To bring,
you see Jordan getting involved as well.
Yeah, so I don't want to say too much, but there's some classic sneaker bodies that I'm pushing to get on the golf course. Spiked up and everything.
Nice. Listen, week of your album. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Yeah, man.
Talked about everything. Now's the easy part. Browse the shelves, see what you're gonna take home. I think you might get some shoes for the fam.
Yeah. I'm trying to get some sneakers for my 2 sons.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So how can I help you out today?
All right, man, I'm definitely gonna get some stuff for me, but let's start with the kids first. Let's do Grinch and reverse.
I definitely got the Grinch and the reverse Grinch for you.
Okay, this is a special moment. It's my oldest son's first 3s, so maybe we just do simple to reimagine.
Of course, definitely got that for him.
Let's do matching. So
Twinning?
let's do a reimagine
Gotta
for
do
me
father,
as well.
son. Got you.
Yeah, perfect. And then my younger one, he's like very colorful vibes. So maybe the Powerpuff, but maybe if you have him in like blue.
I definitely have the blue one for him. I can definitely grab that for him.
Okay, now to me.
Okay.
I gotta do the Born and Raised.
Oh, big dogs.
Gotta do those.
So it looks like you looked at everything over here.
Yeah. I think it's time to go to the big boy section.
Big boy section
All right,
it is.
let's do it. I gotta do the lobsters, but I wanna do the orange.
Ooh, classic.
I think we gotta do that.
Okay.
I got the Carolina
Yeah.
Off-Whites in the Air Force, but I think I gotta do the lemonade.
Lemonade Off-Whites, can't go wrong with those.
Okay.
Got you.
I don't see them here. And you know, it's a unicorn pair that I never really got a chance to purchase. You got the Red Octobers?
I do have the Red Octobers.
10.5?
Yes, sir, just for you.
All right, I'll take them.
All right.
Find everything we need tonight, Justin?
I found everything I need and more, so
Yeah,
let's do
definitely looks like you did some jamming.
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
It happens.
You got me.
All right, let's get your total ready for you.
All right. Did I buy that many?
I think so. So your total tonight, we're looking at $22,408 with 14 cents.
Do I need to take out a loan?
I think you got it.
I got it. Okay.
He'll be right there for you.
Okay.
And we are good.
Want some help back there, man?
You want help?
No, not really. I was just offering.
You're just offering. Being a nice guy about it. All right.
Go.
You are all set, my guy.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for
Appreciate
having
you.
me. I got more than what I needed. Thank you.
So Justin came through, told some great stories, got some new sneakers. Thanks so much for taking the time. Long time in the making.
Yes, sir. No, it was fun. Thanks
so much. Make sure you check out the new album, Everything I Thought It Was, out this week. Thanks again.
This week. Let's go.